What is up, crypto fam? Man, I hope you've all been well. We are officially back in a bull run, and it's looking like it's only going to get better, right? We've seen Bitcoin hit an all-time high recently, right? We see Ethereum is pretty close to 4,000, right? Nearing 4,000. Shib was up around 100% in the past few days. So obviously, like, lots of gains have been made these past few weeks, I will say, right? And one of the funny things is I've noticed that like the past few days, I've been having like people reach out to me on Twitter about different crypto projects, pretty much asking like if I can, review some. And that's where we are today with this, right? With this project called Bullrun, which I've heard of when it first came out. Like I dove into it when it first came out back in 2022 and stuff. But just yesterday, right, one of the Bullrun community members had reached out to me on Twitter and pretty much asked if I could, do like an honest review on this project. And I said, you know what, why not? All right, because I remember when this project came out in 2022, I looked into it. I remember buying a bag of Bullrun tokens. I kept my eye on it because it was doing like so well in the bear market. It was doing like extremely well in the bear market when a lot of other cryptos were just like not holding up, right? And now we're actually like in a bull run with crypto right now. Tons of cryptos with great utilities and potential that are like, getting some nice gains, and it's a lot easier to make some profit on your investments now. So I said, you know what, cool. So let's do an update video on this project and see what they got cooking over here. Because like I said, it's been a good while since I've looked into it. So I've did a lot of research. I've dove into it recently just check everything out. And yes, that's why we are officially right now on the official Bullrun website, which is called bullrun.life, as you can see right here. And just off rip, I mean, as soon as you see it, it says welcome to Bullrun hyper deflationary token, of course. And then you kind of scroll down a little bit. You can see right here, they have it on the right side where you can buy the Bullrun. I'm sure if you click on that, it'll take you to where you can buy it. But right here it says home of the bulldozer. Bulls are also symbols of honesty and abundance. If a bull has come into your life as a spirit guide, he may be urging you to be more aggressive and assertive in your pursuits. He may also be reminding you to stay focused on your goals and continue to move forward despite your obstacles in front of you. Okay. We can see right here the smart contract address is right there. It says about Bullrun. It says Bullrun is a utility-driven token and ecosystem that specifically focuses on addressing 4 major challenges within the blockchain industry. We took a solution-based approach as we developed the Bullrun ecosystem. Our 4 pillars of solutions are liquidity, education, security, and social network. There are many challenges, but also opportunities within blockchain technology. Those who will come up with effective and proven solutions will benefit the most and stand strong as market leaders. Okay. Now, another thing that I recently found out about this project, which is pretty cool and pretty interesting, is they not only have one token anymore, right? They first started off with Bullrun token back in 2022, but now they actually have 2 other tokens, which the second one is called Survivor token, which we're going to dive into. Then they have another token called Killer Whale, which we're also going to dive into, right? So let's keep scrolling down for now. Alrighty, so the mission and purpose of Bullrun. All right, so it says first, it says one community with a purpose, sustainable utility from day one, and a mission to accumulate the deepest liquidity pool for its holders. We bring awareness to the importance of liquidity and sustainable fundamentals. This is our claim to fame that will forever change how the world views crypto again. A mission to accumulate the deepest liquidity pool for its holders. Bullrun aims to be the most liquidity utility token. Oh, okay, that's a pretty bold statement right there. Okay, I'm digging it. It said it has built-in mechanisms within its ecosystem to retain liquidity. It is time for Bullrun to reign supreme as the undisputed liquidity king. Okay. Then on the right side, it says Bullrun total supply 1 million, which a good amount of the tokens have already burned, which I'll show. Actually, I can just show right now. We can just dive straight into the dashboard. So at the top screen, right, where it says dashboard. When you click on that, it brings you to this this side of the website where it shows you like the burn amount that they've pretty much burned so far, the total supply now, the percentage and everything. So again, Bullrun started with 1 million tokens, but as of right now, the supply is at 972,109. And then it says burn so far is 27,000 Bullrun tokens that was burned so far, and the percent is 2.7. All right. And then they also mentioned that they have true burn, which is kind of like, we'll dive into that. We'll dive into that more because they explain it and break it down pretty thoroughly and pretty solid. But again, when we scroll down here, you see the assets, the total balance. Obviously, if you have your wallet connected, it'll show your total balance. It shows the price of Bullrun, which currently Bullrun token is at 46 cents. Right. It shows the price of Ethereum, price of USDC, right? USD coin, which you can also earn if you stake your Bullrun tokens, which is pretty cool. All right. So let's go back to the website real quick so we can get into the rest of the stuff. All righty. Let's go down here. So again, right. So it says Bullrun. Here's the breakdown, right? Here's the breakdown where you really want to open your eyes and everything, right? So it says liquidity. It says tired of being the exit liquidity. Good. The Bullrun ecosystem does the work for you to accumulate and retain the exit liquidity with every trade. It does so through these three mechanisms. 1, burning Bullrun tokens removes them from the total supply, right? Then is number 2, USDC distributions to staking participants. So again, anyone who stakes their Bullrun tokens will earn USDC, right? And then it says 3, retention of liquidity with every trade, right? Over here it says we are the bulldozers. We trigger our own Bullrun at will. Liquidity is the engine behind any ecosystem and is the element that dictates boom and bust cycles, or better known as bull markets or bear markets. We have developed an ecosystem that organically retains and sustains liquidity in a way that is scalable and self-sufficient. All right, it's pretty interesting. Then it says right here, they have education. It says we inform, educate, and inspire. Now, one thing I will say about this, I feel like when it comes to, educating like the community, keeping them updated on everything and breaking down certain things for crypto, because there's a lot of people, what you have to keep in mind, there's a lot of people who are new investors into crypto who don't really understand anything about like burns or, liquidity and all that type of stuff. And one thing I can say about this project is like when it first came out, and I feel like I believe they still do it now. Like I still see, because I'm still subscribed to Steve Rocket Crypto. Like when he does the Bullrun live streams and everything, I still see the live streams, like notifications and everything. And that was one of the things that he was doing way back when the project first came out. Like when it comes to doing, videos, like breakdown videos or live streams to really, school people and educate them on not only this project, but just crypto in general. He does a fantastic job with that. I will give him kudos on that. He does an amazing job on that, right? And then right here it says in such a dynamic industry, education is paramount. It is the best way to introduce blockchain technology to the masses. We have 3 weekly community events on various platforms such as Telegram, Twitter, and YouTube, which I'm going to show you guys in a second. We aim to inform, educate, and inspire our community, as we believe that knowledge is the key to success. An educated community is a strong, informed community, which is very true, very, very true. If you have a community that's surrounded with degens, that's what the energy is going to be. If you have a community, that's their vibe is to actually learn more and be a strong community, like actually communicate and try to grow together, then you're going to have a stronger community that's more positive, right? That's just how it is. And going back to what he mentioned, where they have 3 like weekly community events. Shout outs to Sakina Rio. When he reached out to me the other day, he sent me this as well. So pretty much, again, if anybody like has like questions when it comes to this project, they want to talk to the developers or ask certain questions to the other community members, I feel like these would be the best places to do so, right? So as you can see right here, it says Bullrun.life ecosystem community events. They have a Twitter space that they do every Monday, right, at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Then they have the YouTube live streams every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And then they have the Telegram voice call every Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So there's literally no excuse to, not get in there and ask questions or just learn more about the project, when they're hosting literally not one, not two, but three different events. And I'm sure if you join the like Telegram and stuff, I'm sure like you can go in there. I believe like the last time I was in there is pretty active. I'm sure they're all in there just chilling. If you have any questions, like I said, I'm sure they'd be happy to help you. And then let's go back down here. It says Bullrun. The next thing is security. Let's talk about some security. All right, it says the crypto industry is still widely unregulated and thus littered with bad actors. Keeping in mind the fear of the rampant scams and rug pulls experienced in the industry, our solution is to develop and launch our own in-house community tokens. Two ways to succeed in this industry are to get involved with a vibrant and active community and get in early on the token launches. Success is all we know. Now, this could play a part to those other two tokens that came out, which are, I believe, the Survivor token and the Killer Whale token, because right here he even says, like, to avoid rug pulls and just, bad actors and stuff, they're going to come out with their own community tokens, which, they have two more. So that's pretty interesting. And then down here it says social network. It says we freely give out our personal data to large centralized institutions and social media platforms, which in turn monetize that in their best interest. We are strategically targeted by customized ads that are eager to relieve us of our hard-earned income. Whether you are a content creator, a community leader, a social media influencer, or a positive individual who enjoys sharing and educating on their experiences, join the movement. Okay. And then down here, they talk about the utilities, right? Which again goes to the true burn and breaks down the bulldozer, the NFTs as well, because they do have NFTs. So diving into the true burn first, which is cool. It says the true burn. Actually, let me try to see if I can zoom into this a little bit more. See if I can zoom into that a little bit more. All right. So it says the true burn feature burns tokens with every buy and sell from the total supply. Scarcity in token supply causes hyper deflation. All right. Then it says Bulldozer. Bulldozer is a unique and effective feature that tackles liquidity and volume challenges. Its sole purpose is to generate organic trading volume, provide exit liquidity, and bring sustainability into the Bullrun ecosystem. All right. And then the Bullrun Booster NFT. The boosters NFT also serve as a scalable revenue, which are used to feed into the liquidity pool. This enables Bullrun to build and sustain a healthy liquidity. Volume dictates the USDC distribution amounts. Okay, and it says dual staking. It says Bullrun dual staking platform allows you to stake both tokens and your booster NFT. By staking only your Bullrun tokens without the Bullrun boosters NFT, you are limited to only 70% USDC distributions. However, with every additional Bullrun NFT booster, you receive 6% for up to a maximum of the 5 boosters in total. Wow. Okay. So the more NFTs you stake, the more percentage you get back in USDC distribution. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. It says by staking 5 boosters, you will unlock 100% USDC distributions from the total staking pool. Stake your BRL tokens and receive USDC distributions. These are based on the volume and are dynamic depending on the market conditions. And this is another thing that I found out was pretty interesting. And when I see things like this, I feel like this is the type of stuff that really makes like a project for the community. Right. So, for instance, right here where it says no staking or unstaking fees and no time lock period. Like there's some projects where like if you stake your tokens and you want to like just, for instance, like take them out, like you want to unstake them. Some projects will charge you a fee, like they'll charge you either 5%, 10%, 20%. Like sometimes it's a penalty to take your own money out of the staking vaults, which a lot of times is just unfair. I mean, it's kind of like it's your money. That's the whole point of getting into crypto, is like when you want access to your money without any penalties, you should have that. So it's cool seeing that they don't have any like unstaking fees. And then as far as time lock, no time lock period as well, saying like, oh, if you stake your, tokens, you have to keep them staked for at least 3 months, or you will hit a penalty or something like that, or you're forced to hold them in there. They don't have that as well. So that's pretty respectable. I respect that. All right. And then speed it up a little bit for you guys. So right here, it says pretty much how to like buy Bullrun. It says you can download the MetaMask or your wallet of choice from the App Store or Google Play Store for free. Desktop users download the Google Chrome extension. Alrighty, and then we come down here. This is what the booster NFTs look like for Bullrun. Again, it says by staking only your Bullrun tokens without the Bullrun booster NFT, you are limited to only 70% of USDC distributions. All right, it says, however, with every additional Bullrun booster NFT, you receive 6% on each booster NFT for a maximum of 5 boosters in total. Okay, and then down here they have like their own little facts check, which pretty much when they were doing like the either the audit, the mission purpose, pretty much like the website, the stuff that we were covering, everything is checked out. And then down here, they again show the tokenomics, which even though, again, keep in mind, they started out in 1 million tokens, but after burning some of the tokens, it's around 972,000 tokens now, right? Come down here, you see the token value support. They keep in mind now, they do have a 6% buy tax, right? They have a 6% buy tax and a 6% sell tax, but keep in mind that go towards keeping like the liquidity pool sustainable, right? It says slippage 7% on buy, sell, anti-bot feature. They have like the roadmap down here. Okay, all right, and then I don't want the video to be too long, but obviously I do want to dive into the other 2 tokens that are a part of the Bullrun ecosystem, and that is the Survivor token, right? So this is the official Survivor token Twitter account, right? It's at Survivor _WS. It says, hashtag Survivor has built a community where women of all races can communicate and support each other, a space to feel their own strength and tell their stories. All right. Go to the official website right here. Okay. Survivor contract address down here. It says, welcome to the Survivor website, the home of the survivors, or the home of survivors. It says Survivors is the first token ever dedicated in honor of women from all parts of the world, a token with a strong foundation that is built on solid tokenomics. Survivor token redefines standards. It introduces a new era of financial inclusion for women. Survivor champions the empowerment of women in the blockchain industry. Now, this is really, really like wholesome, and I feel like very positive, because like when I first got into crypto, there were not too many women who were covering crypto. Like when I got into crypto, like really got into it in 2021, there was like no women who were covering crypto like on YouTube or like on Twitter, doing Twitter spaces and stuff. But now, especially nowadays, 2024, like I'm seeing a lot more, women content creators who are covering crypto, doing Twitter spaces, or even crypto projects themselves that are backed by women, that are like created by women and stuff. So it's definitely, like I said, it's wholesome. It's definitely positive for the crypto space, right? And here, this stuff down here. And 2, keep in mind, I actually forgot to put this in there. Keep in mind, again, the creator, the main developer of this project, Bullrun, it was him and his mother on the project. Cause I remember when Bullrun first came out, when I went to the website, it showed the developers and it showed a picture of him, and then also showed a picture of his mom. So his mom was actually a big part of Bullrun, and I'm sure she's a part of this project as well, right? Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And then going to the Killer Whale token, right? This is their official Twitter. It says killer whales are predators on top of their food chain, hunt in large groups, and are the undisputed kings and queens of the ocean, a symbol of our community. Okay, click on this website right here, see what it's about. Alrighty. Okay. It says crypto whales typically possess a substantial amount of cryptocurrency, often worth millions or even billions of dollars. Yeah, that is very true. Let's see what the mission and goal for killer whales is, let's see, the whales moving. It says mission and purpose. One community with a purpose, a sustainable utility from day one, and a mission to accumulate the deepest liquidity pool for its holders. We bring awareness to the importance of liquidity and sustainable fundamentals. This is our claim to fame that will forever change how the world views crypto again. Our mission is to accumulate the deepest liquidity pool for the holders. Bullrun ecosystem aims to be the most liquid utility tokens. It is time for Bullrun to reign supreme as the undisputed liquidity king. Okay. Interesting. All right. So they've pretty much introduced a side of their ecosystem that focuses on supporting women and helping them get a louder voice or bigger spotlight or platform when it comes to the crypto space, which is awesome. And then also the killer whale movement / side, which it seemed like they're trying to have kind of bring in some whales, which would be awesome. I mean, because like they said, a lot of whales in crypto are people who like have insane amounts of money to invest in projects and stuff. So that's interesting. That's pretty interesting. And then last but not least, I wanted to check out the official Bullrun token chart, because I want to show you guys back in 2022. Again, keep this in mind. Like back in 2022, there were so many cryptos that were not doing well, like at all. But I noticed that Bullrun token was doing amazing back in 2022. Like this was late 2022, right? It reached the all-time high of $3.97, right? Now, of course, 2022 was a rough time for crypto. 2023 was a bit rough, but then it started slowly, making its way back up to more solid and more like just more positive, prices kind of going up in the markets and whatnot. As of right now, the price is at 46 cents. So, hey, I mean, depending on what type of person you are, whether you're a person who looks at the glass half empty or the glass half full, you never know. I mean, this could be a pretty great price entry for some people. I mean, if they can do what they did back in 2022, as far as the community and stuff, doing the Twitter spaces, doing the YouTube live streams, doing the Telegram voice calls, and just the fact that crypto itself is, some people think crypto is entering a bull run. Some people believe that it's already in the bull run, like we're already in the bull run. So with all that other stuff, sprinkled on top of, bull run and what they have to offer, you never know, man. Like I wouldn't be surprised if this project did go back to, its all-time high or maybe somewhere halfway there or whatnot. But other than that, like I really want you guys to go into the Telegram and ask questions. If you're curious about this project, go in there, ask the developers, ask the team questions, any type of questions, concerns, suggestions that you might have. I'm sure they would love to hear them from you. They would appreciate that. I would appreciate that as well, because when it comes to investing, I want to make sure people are giving it their all as far as doing their research and doing their own due diligence when it comes to a project, right? And yeah, I mean, that being said, I feel like this is an interesting project. It was interesting when it first came out. I feel like it's still interesting now because I've learned some new things that I didn't see for a while, because they came out with so many other things. And yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think about this project in the comment section. And if you don't mind, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. I do plan on doing more videos in the future. And yeah, with that being said, be safe in real life and be safe in the crypto space. And until then, I'll see y'all soon. Peace.